Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena we are going to work on beating SIMIC Flash. SIMIC Flash must die. That is what we're going for here. So I found a deck that does that pretty darn well. It's this Gruul early aggro curve out total schmork deck. It just seems to get under them, put a lot of power and toughness down, and then it casts Shifting Ceratops and they die. Now, if your only goal is beating SIMIC Flash, I would recommend you take out what I call the deck's mascot, Ilharg the Razeboar. I love this card. It's just a fun card. The pig is the mascot, okay? In kind of the spirit of football season, we just gotta play the pig. But you can cut this card. You can add the 4 Ceratops. You can add like a big Chandra that can't be countered. That would be really excellent. Domri, you could also add Rhythm of the Wilds, which makes it so creatures can't be countered. That card is also good. Rhythm of the Wild. That card really gives SIMIC Flash a headache. But yeah, just getting to play these early creatures really seems to torment them. Domri's Ambush is a sweet card that I love for the fight mechanic, but this could be Lava Coil, Shock, something like that, which might actually be better against their Flash game. But even then, I've got to tell you, the beater is Shifting Ceratops. Ceratops puts those SIMIC decks right in their place. Domri is also, with the ability to make creature spells unable to be countered, really excellent. And the haste stuff. Marauding Raptor actually making your spells cost less matters a lot because you can play around Quench and you can play multiple spells in a turn. So the Raptor is still good even without as many Dino triggers. But yeah, the optimal version of the deck is probably cut the Razeboars, as cute as they are, add another Ceratops, add another, probably a Pelt Collector, maybe cut a Hellkite, add a Rhythm of the Wilds, remove like 2 Domri's Ambush, make it 2 Shock, but this is the version I'm having fun with, and sometimes fun is more important than optimal. People come to this channel for different reasons. I've had this discussion in comments a few times in the last week. Somebody's going off on my mill deck saying that mill is not optimal and will never be optimal. Yeah, we know. We know. You know, it's supposed to be fun, right? Can't quantify fun. Mill players love milling. People who don't get mill, don't think it's optimal, and think it's annoying. Yeah, I hear what you're saying too. But mill players love to mill. That's all that really matters. And when I play red-green decks, I, right now, love to Razeboar. I love to Razeboar. It's left over from the Great Worm slaps, okay? Hitting people with a 16/16 was too good. I had to keep doing it even if my largest creature was a 6/6. It's just what I'm liking. Anyway, let's go pound SIMIC Flash into the frickin' ground. Well, look at all these little critters. On the draw, we'll try. We'll give it the good old shot. And quite a new animation on your Blood Crypt there. And your Stomping Ground. Wait, why is Chandra talking?
Go get him, buddies.
Why is everything that happens triggering a Chandra voice line?
Don't worry, I brought company.
Am I the only one seeing this? The hell is this? So I want to get the Pelt Collector out before I play the Raptor. So next turn we can play Pelt Collector into Raptor. So this turn I'll play the Goblin. What the hell is going on? Did we break the loop? We broke the loop. How does this game get more glitchy every day? I'm so confused. All right. Let's collect them pelts. We want to put the Pelt Collector down first in case the opponent wants to trade for some reason with this Goblin. Of course they don't, but... All right. What else you got? What you doing? When the first play from this deck is a Mayhem Devil. Okay. So that makes a pair of 1/1s. If they don't attack, they sacrifice it, end step, trigger Mayhem Devil twice, can kill Pelt Collector. All right. I can see where that's good. So the 1 red source is a bit of a sad handicap here, but we've got Shifting Ceratops. which now is a 5-2. That's a 4-3. And Hasties. So, who wants to die? This is 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. We can leave our opponent at 5. They're going to have to block. I don't think they can just let this Chandra hang out. A priest of the Forgotten Gods would have summoning sickness. Your face. Just your face. The Ceratops does not have the tramps, so a trade with the Mayhem Devil, but we know the opponent loves that Mayhem Devil. It's like they built their deck around it, so that Mayhem Devil they don't want it to die. But it's gots to. All right. Left the opponent at 10. We've got some bodies. They have a Chandra. If they have a Lava Coil, that they can clean up the board, which is really good for them. Instead, it's the Spawn of Mayhem. What's Chandra gonna do? I mean, it's not...
Go get him, buddies.
You could have saved him mana. I don't know if the opponent has a use for 1 mana, but it was an option. An option they didn't take. So, at 10, Spawn. Can't grow Armor Raptor. Makes that pretty bad. Can't play 2 spells, despite having the Raptor on the board. That's pretty rough. Let's just get out the big one. How you doing? How you doing? I'm peachy. So the spawn starts growing because our opponent is under 10 life, which means we want to push the issue quite a bit here. Light up the stage, because we don't want this to get big enough to trade with the Ferox. Life gain in black-red, unflavorful. Even if it is 1 life off of caves. Priest is here. This is gonna get dicey. But I don't think the opponent can afford to leave the priest alive. Would you like to flashback light up the stage? Your 1/1s just go to die. Very sad. So we attack with a whole bunch of things. Block here. 1, 2. Yeah, the opponent will have to block with that priest. If we play the hasty threat, oh, there's another hasty threat. So here it's go wide, I think. The goblin dies if I put the counter on it, though. What about the Hellkite? Hellkite in the air for 4. The spawn blocks that. And this blocks that. Our opponent goes to 5. It's not particularly great. Plus we need to get them to attack or something. So I think we go hella wide. So we can't haste the Zerta because of the Raptor, so we'll haste you. And then we'll save this for post-combat. And then hopefully Skargan Hellkite might be able to bring it home if the opponent decides they must attack before their own Spawn of Mayhem kills them. Of course, Priest can sacrifice their Spawn if it gets through this turn. Just don't think it will. So yeah, Priest has to block. The Spawn? The opponent's trying to keep the Spawn? And go to 1? I think that's gonna be an oops. Go to 0 with trample? Also an oops. Whew. Okay, that happened. Pelt, Raptor, Hype, on the draw. But it is what it is. Here's a land. Pay 2 life for it. Okay. Are we... Is it the SIMIC Flash? It's always the SIMIC Flash. It is never not the SIMIC Flash. So, draw our second green, Ceratops him. That's the strategy. I said the second green. Not gonna stop me from trying to resolve my spells. I'm gonna make him have it. Aha! I'm winning. So I could go for the Domri, but the Domri is a source of second green potentially. I'm going to push Spellbreakers instead. What a champion. And the full control. Ooh, miss your land drop? Alright. Well, I guess the Domri can be really clutch as well. This is one of those turns where maybe it's right to play nothing because our opponent could only really sabotage, and getting a Cutthroat down isn't a big deal, but Ceratops could force them to do some reacting. So let's just crash in. The opponent plays like an ambush or something. No. Yeah, we'll just say go. They can't draw a card right now with the Sailor. Their Sabotage or whatever just sits in their hand. There we go. Come and get it. So is it wolf time? Is it Wolfie Boy time? Well, have a Ceratops. Go ahead, counter it. I dare ya. Unsummon. Sure. Well, now there's no wolf. So our opponent can't have a wolf, or they would have played it there. So we can write off the wolf. What do we do next turn? Pelt Collect? The opponent's not going to counter that, are they? I mean, they might. We've already seen 2 Quenchies. Let's try to push them to make a play before we turn our creature sideways. No? You don't want to counter it? Alright. How about this? Sure. One less thing in my life. But you can't block me. 3 turns to find a wolf. And if we are able to resolve a Domri, then yeah. No problem. What else you got? Go. Alright, that's nice, it's double red. Again, let's try to force the opponent to act before combat so we know the attack with the shifting Ceratops is clean. Cutthroat, well, it's clean. What are you gonna do, Essence Caption me? Yeah, yeah, love it. Okay, now what? The Spellbreaker could resolve, the Domri could resolve. The Domri is amazing because the Domri lets me fight. But, But I don't want to fight the Cutthroat. I'd want to fight the Frilled, and I want to do it after combat. This gets in 6. Maybe I do just want the Spellbreaker. Or the Beef. Although the Domri on the board makes Spellbreaker uncounterable on future turns. That's good enough. The opponent will kill it. The opponent will kill it, won't they? Yes, they will. Sad but true. Alright, get him. And protection from blue, so nom.
Ravnica deserves its demise.
And let's say go. You can take a turn to kill the Domri. Totally legit. It happens. Did his job. Frilled Mystic doesn't attack into the Pelt Collector.
Back after I've licked my wounds.
Doesn't want that trade, but Frilled Mystic can't block the Ceratops, and here we go. So, again, Wolf is the only out, so let's try to force action before we attack. Wolf is usually the only thing in this deck that can block. Let's turn up the haste. So now a Wolf blocks the Ceratops. If we add Trample, the opponent takes 1. If they block here, they take 1, 2, 3, they're dead. I could go for the ambush anyway, but I already got it. I guess there are some other plays the opponent could make. Let's keep working on it. The says hexproof right now. Seems good. And the tramps. Think we got them. I think we do. Hiya! Sure. Lead on the Raptor. Hope it goes well from there. What do you think? Do we play the mountain and put the fear of shock into them? Or do we play the forest and be like, yeah, we're just a peaceful, loving green deck. We just want to hang out with trees. We just want to plant something. Fear. Mono black. It's got to have a Knight of the Ebon Legion. Always. Turn 1, Knight of the Ebon Legion when you can. All right, cool. Land off the top means here we go. Let's go, Raptor boy. Second Knight. Gross. What do you think? Do they have a disfigure? Would make our fight pretty bad. Nope, no disfigure. Saw the stick.
I'm alright, nada.
Nom.
No more getting pushed around.
The opponent's going to attack down the Domri anyway. We may as well get this damage in. But yeah, I like just taking a Knight out. Night out with the wife, you might say.
Any skirmish you can walk away from, right?
Alright, land off the top. Let's do this. Hell Kite. Not quite, but interesting. Lets me do some pretty gross stuff. I mean, we could play this, and then we could Hell Kite for 2 red next turn, and make it a 5/5. If I had another red, I might do it now. Let's at least get the Spellbreaker down first. And let's make him beefy. Now we'll play second Raptor, and then we'll attack with this Raptor. I think the opponent's going to block anyway, but then we have a backup Raptor ready to go. Yep. I don't like giving them the card and the damage and all that, but otherwise I don't get much use out of my other Raptor. I really don't want to cut myself off from casting my creatures. It's not the greatest idea. Alright, 4 mana. I mean, do you want to play a Hill Giant like Dread Presence? Like, what are you up to? Revival. Obnoxious. Definitely obnoxious. It's a lot of red mana. A little unfortunate. Hasty. No disfigures, no disfigures, no disfigures. Our opponent has something, I just hope it's not disfigure. Let's send the team. Show them who's aggro. Because once Cavalier of Night is found and shows up, we know we've got trouble. Down to 8. It seems like we're winning, I feel like we're losing. I feel like something bad about to happen. What are you sitting on over there? Did you top deck that, or do you like taking damage? I wonder. You. All right, bye-bye Ceratops. Come on, play the burglar rat. Play the bugler rat. Come on, play the Davriel. Let's go. Gross. Freaking mono black mages. Oh, he's scared though. See how scared that is? We'll hold this. In case of a second Fen Lurker. Come on. Play the rat. Second Fen Lurker, of course. Alright, the opponent feels frisky. They're emboldened. I like the Order of the Last Midnight card for this, but, I mean, the opponent, they're doing what they're gonna do. Anyway, I'm tilted by mountains, so let's leave. I am tilted by basic mountain. No more. Boom. Boom, shakalaka. Yes, of course. Oh, Island Walk. Oh, Island Walk. You have the beating that is coming your way. You better be prepared. Be prepared for a chance of a lifetime. I believe it's, I could be wrong on the lyrics here, but I believe it's, be prepared for the murky scam. All right. Meow. I sort of want to cheat out another Pelt Collector before I Raptor. Is that bad? Against a blue deck? But then what if I just get these countered for the rest of time? That's not good. Play the curve, baby. Play the curve. Remember, if we play a Pelt Collector now after the Raptor's on the field, it just dies. It's kind of sad. Saddest Pelt Collector. What do you know? Blue and green. You guys, they're playing blue and green. Isn't that cute? We could play around Quench here. I'm gonna play around Quench. Just gonna do this. What? What? Yeah, cost reduction. You like that? Now, it is a bit of a problem. We can't cast either of these, but we can beat the crap out of our opponent for a few turns, and that should be pretty good. They're gonna have to do something about these Raptors at some point. It's not like their cards trade very well with them. Here's a Cutthroat. Cutthroat Ninja Block. Okay. Island, go. Stunning development. Raptors, kill. Always like to pass on that third turn. Just let them sit there with their sabotage. Some of the decks have started playing Whisper Agent. Ooh, are you missing your fourth land drop? Ooh. So we could go Anarch, but nah. Just keep torturing them. Keep torturing them, make them kill one of our Raptors so we can cast the rest of our hand. Or more of our hand, I guess I should say. Your turn. What you got? Unsummon? Oh no! Now I'll have to cast some spells. Let's see. With the the opponent will have to counter this now. They'll have to. Or not. Alright, they will have to counter this one, because this is going to go to a 6 power creature. This would die immediately though. Is it worth it? Yeah, because if they do something about this, I just play Spellbreaker or Bolus, and then they counter nothing for the rest of the game. Domri, I mean. Anarch of Bolus. Yep, gotcha. That doesn't feel good, does it? Now you can't counter creatures anymore.
Just call me Struck. They can only punish you if they catch you.
Don't play the Pelt Collector, it will die. Almost forgot. Didn't quite forget. Close, but no cigars. Yeah, get that land. Out of there. Yeah, I'm missing a 2-drop, but we might just ambush something, so yeah, let's roll. Hey, the Boar God. Maybe the team's mascot will actually get to play. Maybe. Sacred Foundry, shock. What is this? Shock to shock, glorious. What you up to? You a feather deck? You a Jeskai control? What's your flavor? Okay. Some kind of Boros shenanigan. Let's go ahead and get hasty here. Let's make sure we are the beatdown. Establish dominance. Hit the war drums, Gruul mages. Ceratops, are you good in this matchup? I don't know. Kind of worried about that. Right to the bottom. Vanguard doing Vanguard things. Pooping out tokens. Double Vanguard. Alright. Well, we'll make the opponent find a way to kill this.
What a glorious day for Smackback. Oh, I wish you could see your face when I beat you.
This, eat you. And Schmork. The idea is to take the fight to them. They are at 10. Like, if they don't get rid of the Domri, the shifting Ceratops could kill them. They have a feather. That's frustrating. Alright, do you have a pump spell to get rid of the Domri? Yeah, they got something. See that hand lighten itself up. Defiant Strike, is that enough? That's enough. But the opponent's tapped out, and we're going to force them to chump with their feather.
No, no, put me back in.
No, we're not. We lost our Domri. I'm an idiot. Yeah, dumb. Dumb. CG Big is dumb. Still trying to steal a game here, though. I'm not finished with you. Land off the top, Helk item. So much haste, so much power. Temple to the top. We gotta finish this thing. Our opponent has access to that card with the Defiant Strike as well. It's a Lava Coil. It's just so bad. But there's a lot of good draws. Another ambush would be tight. Definitely feel like I should have saved the ambush for the feather, but if I could play the game again, I'd find out how that turns out. Feather. Wow, your biggest toughness creature wants to get busy. Maybe. Tough choice. Big decision. What's it gonna be? No Defiant Strike either. So what's your play? Vindicator. Go. Alright. Gonna haste him down. Or try to. What else can you do? Hasty, baby. All the trample, all the haste. You attacked with your biggest toughness thing, dude. Hopefully you still have a way to survive this, because I'm actually going to feel pretty bad for my opponent if they don't. Because, yeah, you attacked with your largest toughness thing against a lot of trample. Have you ever thought about not attacking? I don't know. God's Willing won't prevent all the damage, by the way. It will only prevent the one. Integrity? Does Integrity get there? Alright. Raw. What you got? Come on. Make it count. Defiant Strike. That doesn't do it. Defiant Strike doesn't do it. Like, so this will kill the Spellbreaker. The Spellbreaker will die before it deals any damage. But this is 4 damage. And then, wait, does it do it? 1, 2, 3, 4? Do you live? Oh, you do live. Okay. It's alive. It's alive. Let's see what you can do with this Vindicator now. That's actually really gross. I mismathed somewhere. I think I thought that this only had 1 toughness, but yeah, opponent's doing it right. They know they're... I haven't played Swiftblade Vindicator or Sky Knight Vanguard in a deck in forever. So the opponent knows their deck better than I do. It happens. Digging. How much damage can you do? They're going for it. Oh my gosh, if they pull this lethal. Very epic. Chance for glory? They get another turn? That is epic. That is epic. Chance for glory. Creatures you control gain indestructible. Take an extra turn after this one. At the beginning of that turn's end step, you lose the game. Wow. Give it up, Natsukin. You are now top 1,000 and you have earned it. Holy cow, that was sweet. I hope you enjoyed these games with the Gruul beatdown deck. We certainly used SIMIC Flash for a punching bag. We also had a really hard time in any games where we didn't draw Stomping Ground. I lost a few matches too that I didn't put on camera just because the mana wasn't good and it wasn't particularly exciting. Always, guys, you might say you want this, you might say you want that. You're watching my channel. Try to trust my judgment. If I tell you a match wasn't any good, try to believe me, because I think you can tell that I'll put in a match where I lose as long as it felt like we both got to play and it was interesting. Anyway, you guys all know how Mana Screw works. You all know how Mana Flood works. You all know how one-sided curve-out beatdowns work. We don't need to see them in every video. All right. Thank you for watching this video, and if you didn't like it for some reason, just wait 24 hours. A new deck every day. That is the CGV channel's way. I will see you in the next video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and goodbye.